Welcome to Kicking It Keto.
This episode with Jaciana Foods should answer all your kombucha questions.
Okay, let me take you through it from the one side.
Okay.
Now, kombucha we all know. The standard kombucha tea originated from Siberia, Mongolia, that part of the world, already about 400 years before Christ,
Oh,
when it
wow.
was drank by the nobles. The Japanese later called it kombucha, which
Yes.
actually means tea of immortality.
Oh, wow.
Now, the reason why they gave it that name is that, first of all, it's a good probiotic. So it regulates the digestive system, which is basically the core of your health. Breaks down inflammation, strengthens the heart, detoxes the liver and the pancreas, keeps your body clean, refreshed. Now, since fermentation is the most effective way of extraction, what we basically do is we do the standard kombucha fermentation, where we basically make sure that the pH goes down to 3.2, and then your Brix reading, in other words, a measurement on which we measure our sugar levels, should be 4 out of 32.
Okay.
Then it's enough that you can actually give it to a diabetic for him to drink and they're safe.
Yes.
Even if we use sugar in the fermentation
Yes, because
process.
it gets eaten by the bacteria.
Okay, yes, exactly. And then turn into other healthier metabolites.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, kombucha does contain sugar, but if you follow the right parameters,
Yeah. So long
you
as
can
it's
make
not
it
added
ketogenic
after,
friendly,
it's fine.
diabetic friendly, and very safe and healthy to drink. Okay, so the first one is a green tea based kombucha.
Okay.
Then we add, through the secondary fermentation process, 10 different herbs, all been selected for its anti-inflammatory properties. So now you have a probiotic drink with a strong concentrate of anti-inflammatory properties. The second one is basically our teas and cinnamon. So it contains honeybush, rooibos, green tea, as well as some cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people call it liquid pancake. Obviously, all the sweetness is being fermented, but there's still a sweet taste remaining because of the cinnamon.
Yes.
And we use the Madagascan cinnamon, gives it a bit of a fireball kind of taste.
Okay.
Now, this one is mostly focused on antioxidants.
Okay.
The next one, the Swedish bitter. Now, we all know Swedish bitters. Now, one thing about bitter, if your body tastes something bitter, it associates it with poison. So what's happening in the digestive system, there are receptors that release more of those digestive enzymes
Yes.
to break down the poison in order to protect you. So when you have a Swedish bitter kombucha, shortly before you eat lunch or dinner, you trigger those digestive enzymes, you digest your food a whole lot better, you have far more optimal uptake of your nutrition.
Like this would be perfect for someone that doesn't have a gallbladder.
Okay, so like my granny.
Yes.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah. Now, what's very interesting about bitters is the same effect sugar has. The exact opposite effect
Yes.
bitters has.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically you're saying this is the one to have if you cheated and you fell off the
Exactly. So for
bandwagon.
all the reasons,
This is the one I need to know about.
so for all the reasons why you stop taking sugar, the same reason you actually use bitters. Then we have the chai tea.
Ah.
We already made the chai tea for its taste, but soon we realized that the ingredients are very good for blood circulation, heart health and relaxation. Okay, it's also got a nice taste.
Yes.
Okay,
I love chai.
on this side we have water kafir. Now, many people are familiar with kombucha, but water kafir contains a different kind of culture. We don't brew it in tea. It's just pure water with sugar and some Himalaya salt added to it, since certain minerals are necessary. The difference between kombucha and water kefir is that kombucha contains yeast and bacteria. Water kefir only contains bacteria, but it contains 65 different strains of bacteria, so it's a very good, diverse probiotic. Now, in the first one, we have adaptogens, so that helps to balance the hormonal system. Now, people with overactive, underactive thyroids, they tend to do a lot better. Athletes mix. Here we have a lot of superfoods, berries, papaya, beetroot, of course. Now, I'm very careful with sports drinks. So I ask myself, if we ferment one, what would the perfect sports drink look like? And that's what we came forth with. What I like about this one, there's no caffeine, no sugar in there. It's all substantial nutritional energy. pH regulator, that's my favorite product. Now, we all know that all pathogenic fungi, bacteria, viruses, cancer, parasites, they like it when your body's acidic.
Yes.
But if you can maintain a neutral body pH, they are less effective. So first of all, that prevents a lot of inflammation. It gives the immune system a break, not to get so exhausted. So you can prevent all of that by drinking your pH regulator.
Okay.
This product, for that reason, also is our #1 seller. Green cuisine, now all sorts of green stuff is in there. Now the purpose of this one is, when you prepared for a beach holiday, but your disciplines weren't up to standard, you drink this one. And this will help you to tone to the bone. So that's who we are. I mean, we focus on probiotic drinks, but since we can take it a step further, we can make our own supplements and our own, I won't say medicines, but lifestyle drinks.
Yes.
Food is medicine, exactly. Exactly, well said.
So one of the things with this that I just wanted to bring up, like I've had kombucha before.
Yeah.
But this actually is something I could see myself drinking every day.
Remember, what you drink on a keto lifestyle is as important as what you're eating.
Join us next week for our highlight of the Banting Market, Skinny Waffles.